stop everything you are doing right now and listen to me with your entire body, because what I am about to tell you will either make perfect sense of your entire financial life or it will make you so angry you will want to throw your phone across the room. There are people walking this earth right now who will never, ever worry about money the way you have worried about money. Not because they work harder. Not because they are smarter. Not because they deserve it more. But because the moment they were born, the universe carved a golden pathway directly from the cosmic vault of abundance straight into the center of their soul, and that pathway has been open their entire lives. They do not grind themselves into exhaustion chasing every opportunity. Opportunities chase them. They do not lose sleep wondering if they will be okay. They simply know they will be. They do not check their bank account with their stomach in knots, holding their breath, praying the number is higher than they fear. Money just comes. Again. And again. And again. And if you have spent years watching these people glide through life while you fight and scrape and sacrifice everything just to stay afloat, if you have asked the universe 1,000 times why them and not me, if you have ever felt the hot burn of shame rise up your throat because you cannot seem to break through no matter what you do, then hear me now. It was never about your worth. It was never about your effort. It was about your stars. And today, you are finally going to understand exactly which zodiac signs were cosmically engineered to attract money without trying, and how you can crack open that same code for yourself starting right now. But first, before anything else, you need to feel this truth land in your chest and settle into your bones. The universe has been watching you. Not judging you. Watching you. It saw you sitting alone at 3 a.m., staring at your phone screen with your heart pounding in your ears, adding up numbers that refuse to add up, feeling that cold wave of panic crawl up your spine while everyone else in the house sleeps peacefully because they do not know how close you are to the edge. It felt you smile and lie when someone asked if you were doing okay. It watched you say, "I'm fine," while your hands were shaking under the table and your throat was closing and every cell in your body was screaming that you are not fine, you are drowning, and nobody sees it. It counted every time you walked past something you wanted and told yourself you did not need it anyway. Every time you canceled plans because your account was empty. Every time you worked yourself sick and still could not get ahead. You are not broken. You are not cursed. You are not being punished. You have just been operating on a different frequency than the people who seem to attract wealth effortlessly. And frequencies can be changed. Right now. Today. In the next 5 minutes if you let this truth rewire your entire energy field. Here is the secret they do not teach you in school, the truth most spiritual teachers will not say out loud because it sounds too direct, too bold, too impossibly unfair. Some zodiac signs were built by the cosmos with wealth written into their spiritual DNA. Not as a reward. Not as favoritism. As design. As divine architecture. In the ancient science of astrology, your birth chart contains 12 houses, and 2 of those houses control every single dollar that will ever flow through your hands. The second house rules the money you earn with your own effort, your own talents, your own 2 hands. The 8th house rules the money that comes from other people, from investments, from inheritances, from invisible sources you cannot predict or control. When a zodiac sign is naturally ruled by the planets that govern these money houses, or when their ruling planet forms a perfect harmony with Jupiter, the great expander of wealth and blessings, or with Venus, the magnetic goddess of attraction and beauty, something miraculous happens in the unseen world. That person begins to broadcast a frequency, a silent energetic signal that hums through the fabric of reality itself, and that signal tells the universe one thing and one thing only: I am open. I am ready. I am built to receive. And the universe, which does not hear your words, which does not read your vision board, which only responds to the vibration you are actually emitting from your soul, begins to move mountains to deliver abundance into their life. Not because they beg. Not because they hustle until they break. But because their energy matches the frequency of wealth itself. They are tuning forks vibrating at the exact note that money recognizes and flows toward automatically. 3 zodiac signs were born with this frequency activated from their first breath. And everything about their lives makes sense once you understand this cosmic truth. Taurus, the earthly wealth magnet. Taurus, the universe-placed Venus, the planet of irresistible attraction, beauty, and luxury, as the ruler of your entire existence. And unlike Libra, who uses Venus to create harmony and relationship. Your Venus operates in the material realm, in the world of physical touch, earthly pleasure, and things you can hold in your hands and build with your own strength. You are directly wired to the second house of personal income and accumulated wealth. This is not metaphor. This is your astrological blueprint. You do not chase money with frantic energy that repels abundance. You magnetize it through your calm, your patience, your unshakable stability that makes the universe trust you with more and more and more. People call you stubborn. The cosmos calls you steady. And steady is the exact frequency that attracts lasting wealth. You do not panic when others panic. You do not operate from fear. You move like someone who knows, deep in your bones, that you will always be provided for. And because you know it, the universe matches that knowing and delivers it into your physical reality over and over again. Leo, the solar wealth magnet. Leo, you were born under the rulership of the sun itself, the blazing center of our entire solar system, the star that every planet orbits without question or resistance. You do not attract money by chasing it, by shrinking yourself, by playing small and hoping someone notices you. You attract it by standing in your full radiant power and letting the world come to you. Your natural rulership of the fifth house of creativity, joy, self-expression, and pleasure means you generate income by being unapologetically yourself. You get paid for your presence. You get paid for your vision. You get paid because when you walk into a room, the energy shifts and people cannot look away. Money flows toward confidence. Money flows toward leadership. Money flows toward people who refuse to apologize for taking up space. That is you. The universe does not make you beg. It rolls out red carpets. It opens doors. It hands you opportunities that other people spend lifetimes praying for, and you receive them like it is the most natural thing in the world. Scorpio, the hidden wealth transformer. Scorpio, you are ruled by Pluto, the planet of death, rebirth, total transformation, and hidden treasure buried so deep beneath the surface that most people do not even know it exists. You are the natural ruler of the eighth house, the house of other people's money, shared resources, inheritance, investments, and wealth that comes through merge, mystery, and alchemical transformation. You do not attract money the normal way. You transform it. You take situations that look completely dead and empty and you resurrect them into gold. You see opportunities in the darkness where everyone else sees failure. The universe gives you access to hidden channels, secret doors, underground rivers of abundance that only you know how to find. You attract money through your intensity, your fearlessness, your willingness to go into the shadows and come back holding treasure. When you finally stop hiding your power, you become unstoppable. And the wealth that flows to you is not small. It is life-changing. It is generational. It is the kind of abundance that rewrites entire bloodlines. Now here is what you must understand about why these three signs make wealth look so easy, so effortless, so maddeningly simple. They do not vibrate with lack. They do not wake up afraid. They do not spend their precious mental energy obsessing over what is missing, what is wrong, what might go wrong, what could fall apart. That frequency of fear and desperation actively repels the very thing you are trying to attract. Taurus vibrates with earthy stability. Leo vibrates with solar confidence. Scorpio vibrates with transformational power. They do not hope money will come. They expect it. They know it. They assume it the same way you assume the sun will rise tomorrow. And the universe, which is always listening to your frequency and never listening to your words, reads that expectation and matches it with physical reality. Money is not logical. Money is not fair. Money is energetic. It flows toward the people who feel abundant already. It flows toward calm nervous systems. It flows toward people who have stopped begging and started embodying the truth that they are worthy, they are powerful, and they are supported by forces beyond what their eyes can see. And now, no matter what sign you were born under, you can activate this same magnetic frequency starting in this exact moment. Stop chasing. Start embodying. Stop begging the universe. Start expecting it to provide. Move through your life like someone who is already wealthy. Clean your space. Honor your things. Spend money with confidence, not fear. Dress like abundance. Speak like power. Treat yourself like someone the universe takes seriously. Because it does. You are not asking for too much. You are not unworthy. You are not forgotten. The universe sees you. It has always seen you. And it is ready to flood your life with more abundance than you even know how to hold. Stop waiting. Open your hands. You are ready now.